So, what is the current approach to artificial general intelligence, or AGI? All the big guys such as OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google's DeepMind are clearly working very hard in this particular area. Algorithmically, there are certain important changes which need to be made to these models to be able to make them more intelligent or closer to AGI. One critical thing which is missing is the ability of the models to learn. The models essentially follow what currently can be described as a train test cycle. The model is periodically trained on a large amount of text, and then you kind of test it, and if it does a good enough job, it's released onto production. Because these models are so huge, and their training and the amount of data is so vast, training takes place rather infrequently. In between the model weights or the parameters, essentially what make the model intelligent, is frozen. So no matter we might think that it is very current and up to date, it is just searching the internet and coming up with the information. And it is not necessarily able to learn from that information. That means to say that the next time you ask for a similar topic, it would have forgotten what it had searched out for you previously. So to get around this, and humans have this capability of continual learning. We don't learn a lot once we cross our 20s, but we do keep learning, which is why we have something called experience as being an important factor for humans. Similarly, for these models, it is important that they continue to do continual learning, that is, learn across. The challenge with continual learning is that yes, you can possibly enable it, maybe technologically. However, it would result, because these models are so huge, it would mean that something might just get forgotten or overwritten by the new knowledge, which is not necessarily something you would want. More important even than just continual learning is the fact that these models have to also be able to do self-directed learning. They have to learn things, come up with their own goals, identify interesting tasks, and then learn the skills relevant for that to solve these tasks. So that is another area. The third area, of course, is reasoning, analytics, and planning, where some progress has been made, but there is a long way to go, as anyone who's tried to do an Excel analysis will do. So these are the three broad approaches. Follow me if you want to know more. My channel is AI Economics, and I provide the latest and cutting edge developments on artificial intelligence.